Hey guys, Phil here at Flat Creek Outdoors. Thanks for checking out the channel. Today I'm going to be working on taking down some trees, and these trees are going to become both firewood, and some of them might produce a couple saw logs that we can turn into lumber for some future projects. This area that I'm clearing, I'll actually cover this in more detail on my other channel because it has more to do with the business, and I try to cover business stuff on Woods Tree Farm and other equipment and firewood and other projects on this channel. So anyway, this has to do with something related to our Christmas tree farm operation and kind of planning for a little bit of growth for next year. So we're going to start clearing this out for that purpose, and like I said, I'll cover that more in the other channel. Well, we'll get started on cutting down some of these trees. All I really want to do is just get a bunch of trees on the ground today, and then in coming days I'll work on separating out what'll be firewood and what'll be lumber, and then we'll get working on some of that. So let's get the safety gear on, let's get the equipment out, and let's start cutting. All right, well, the first couple here aren't very big. I've got this one here is a gum. I'm not really going to do much with that. That is for the burn pile. And then we've got a couple oaks behind it that are decent size. A lot of little smaller trees in here that we're not going to do much with. I've got this nice oak right here. Can't actually tell. Can't identify by the bark. I'm not that good. Can't tell whether that's a white oak or red oak. We'll know as soon as we cut into it. But that's one that I'm really looking forward to cutting down. I think we can get a saw log out of that. And then the top of that tree is going to make some great firewood. And then over here we've got a couple other nice oaks. So anyway, I'll quit talking. We'll start cutting. I've shared in the past a couple different measuring techniques that I've used doing firewood work, and this was one that actually one of you viewers suggested. They said just get a lumber crayon and, you know, something 16 inches to measure with. So trying it out for the first time today, and it's not bad. So I'm just going to go along, and you know, I get a little section like this where it starts to split. I'm not going to cut any of that, but you can just start there and go right on down the line. And it's just as quick as any of the other methods that I use. And I guess one of the benefits of using the crayon versus using marking paint, which I've done before, is that this just puts one thin line about the width of your chainsaw bar, where the marking paint puts a dot. And because of the round dot, that can create some inconsistency with the firewood lengths. And I know for a lot of you out there that doesn't bother you, but I'm trying to produce like a consistent, nice looking product when I'm selling firewood. And if this helps me get more consistent lengths, then I'm all for it. I was looking at this tree. I think I'm only going to get one saw log out of it, and even that one log might not be the greatest. I don't actually know anything about sawing trees into lumber, so don't mistake me for that. But you guys that know can comment on the video and let me know. There is a number of different branches right around here, which is right about the 8-foot mark, and I'd like to get some 10-foot lumber out of this if I can. So I think what I'm going to do is actually cut from this branch down here and just say from there down to the bottom as my saw log, and the rest of this tree is going to go into firewood. I don't really know what impact this knot or that branch or this knot is going to have on the lumber. I'm sure it's not going to be perfect, but that'll be the only thing that I'll save out of this log. And then there are some nicer trees back in here that don't have any branches down low. This one was on the edge of the parking lot where it's been exposed to the sun its whole life, and it was able to grow out more branches down low. So I'm going to mark this up a little bit more and clean this up and cut a lot of firewood off of it. And I think I'm just going to bring the splitter up here, and we'll split straight from this to the tractor, and then we'll use the tractor to haul split wood down to the wood pile where we can stack it up. I think that'll work out all right. So I'll do that a little bit more, and you guys can keep watching if you want. If you don't want to, then see you guys later. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next video.